One of the greatest movies of all time, I think, that was made for our generation is Mean Girls. How many of y'all like Mean Girls? What's the main character's name in Mean Girls, if you don't mind me asking? What's the main character's name that was basically the main protagonist? Katie, right? Katie. Where was Katie from? Do you remember the country in Africa? Who? South Africa. Katie. Who was the antagonist or the main person that everybody hated in the movie? Huh? Regina George. I didn't even remember her last name. You're good at that. What was Regina's best friend? Gretchen Wiener, right? Wiener, that's a funny last name. What was the third crew member? Karen? I always forget her name. I always have to ask. It was Karen?
I think so, yeah.
She was the ditzy one. Yeah. That was Karen. That was the greatest movie, I think, known to our generation of 35 and below, because it tells you the story of life. As you can see, every time people went into the cafeteria, what were some of the social groups that you saw? The geeks or the nerds? What were the other ones? The jocks, of course. What were some of the other social groups? The cool Asians, right? That's a good one. What were some of the other ones? The burnouts? Okay. The Asians, exactly. The blacks. They had the Asians, the blacks, the jocks, the nerds, and then what was their crew called? What were they called? The plastics. The plastics, the most popular girls in the school that everybody, literally everybody wanted to be like. That is, again, so in depth with, again, how life is, especially even when you go to college. It's the exact same thing. People stay in their cliques. Some people may venture outside to cross the line and to see exactly what other social groups are about, but that's how really life is. Mean Girls told the story of how really our civilization is. You are the average of your 5 closest friends. Will Smith, I heard him say this on one YouTube clip about 2010 when I was just coming out of college. You are the average of your 5 closest friends. If you want to be great, if you want to do extraordinary things, I don't have to hear you say it. All I have to do is look at your 5 closest friends. Who are you hanging around? It doesn't have to be just with the jocks, the nerds, the Asians, the blacks, the plastics, but who are your 5 closest friends and what are they about? I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to your friends to see what they're talking about.